And that was the minus disposable thingies from Aspire. Now, before I start, I'm going to struggle with this review because of many things, but I'm just going to get on with it anyway. The Minus by Aspire, these tiny, teeny little disposable plectrum-style triangles that you can vape on that produce no vapor. That's basically what they are. They have a 0.9 milliliter capacity. They have a 1.8 ohm coil in there and 150 milliamp hour battery. Non-replaceable coil, non-refillable, non-rechargeable, automatic draw as well. They're about as simple as you can get when it comes to vaping. I think I've never seen anything quite like it. So, a couple of things I will tell you first of all. On the packaging that I'll show you a close up of now, it says about kind of what the e-liquid is made up of, and it says kind of 78% dilutants. Then I think it says 20% propylene glycol and flavorings, and then 2% nicotine. So these are obviously 20 milligrams. I gather they're a very high PG to become vaporless. Now these are e-liquids that are made by Wick Liquor as well. Now, yeah, the dilutants bit, I want to know exactly what that is. I just don't know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give them all a quick vape. I'll give them a primer puff first so you can see the vapor that is produced from them, and then I'll give them a proper inhale exhale and you see the difference. One thing I will say, I can't tell you really about the battery life. These do have 150 milliamp hour battery, but I can't tell you how long it will last. One of them, the mixed fruit, which is the black one. These are of course all color coded. The black one, I used it on and off for a full day. On and off for a full day, not, you know, solely this device. And it's still going, and it's still going now. I didn't want to cane it because then I wouldn't be able to vape on it and show you and talk about the flavor. I'd probably forget what it tastes like. So I can't really tell you how long it will last, the longevity of it. But let's give them a little bash and go from there. I'll start with the mixed fruit, because seeing it's still going, I'll give it one more puff and see if it will last. Primer puff and then a proper inhale exhale. That's your primer puff. As you can see, just a little poof of vapor, and now a proper inhale exhale. Tiniest amount of vapor comes out on the exhale. First thing I will say, really nice mouth to lung experience. It's tight draw. You have a tiniest little bit of sound that comes through this little air hole at the base. Of course, you need to make sure you remove that sticker when you get these. Nice tight draw. However, the actual vaping experience, first of all, the flavor is almost non-existent with this mixed fruit. I'm getting like an aroma of fruitiness, but I can't quite pin it down as to what it is. But the actual flavor in the mouth is almost non-existent. It's just not really there. You do get a tickle on the throat hit. These do hit quite hard. They're 20 milligrams as well, so you can feel it on the throat. Slightly rough, but the mixed fruit isn't too bad. It's just slightly chalky on the throat. But yeah, when it comes to flavour, there is nothing. Basically, the tiniest amount of flavour lacking in that department, absolutely. Do the next one? Yeah, why not? Let's do Icy Menthol. And Icy Menthol comes in grey. Now, I will say I wish these had on them somewhere, which I don't think they do. I wish they said on them what flavours they were, because when I unpackaged them, I just chucked them all in a pile and then forgot which one was what. But obviously, after a while, you know which one's which, but yeah, it should say on them somewhere what they are. There's no indicators, there's no buttons, nothing else to worry about. Icy Menthol, primer puff, and then an inhale exhale. Again, same again. tiniest amount of vapor again. First thing I will say, the actual smells and the slight taste on this reminds me of like soft mints. If you've ever had soft mints, it reminds me of that. It's that kind of mintiness. Slight cooling hit, more raspy on the throat, more of a throat hit because of that menthol. But again, really lacking flavour. Really lacking flavour, and it's dry in my mouth out as well. I don't think I have much of like a PG intolerance or whatever it is. I don't think I have any of that, but this just instantly dries my mouth out. Raspy and slightly rough on the throat. The cool hit from it helps a little bit, but also probably makes the hit on the throat a bit harder. In a bad way though. It's not a nice kind of sensation on the throat. Just not great. Not great. Rich Tobacco, the last one. Now this is a red one. Here we go. Rich Tobacco. Give it a little bash. Again, same again, we'll do a primer puff. I can't vape that one again. I've already obviously tried that and the others. The Rich Tobacco doesn't taste like any kind of tobacco. It just tastes like burntness. Like you've got a cigarette, smoked it, got the ash, and then smoked the ash. This really dries my mouth out. Bit rough on the throat again. A horrible, just not it's not even like a. I can't even explain it. It's just awful. It's like eating the crumbs, the burnt crumbs from burnt toast. That's what it's like. Just it's a shame. It's a shame actually, because I was looking forward to these. I thought it was great. A nice little stealthy little thing you can take around. They're so small as well, so they're super portable. I thought it would be a good idea if something you just have as a backup or something for when you're not meant to be vaping somewhere. It's very naughty and you shouldn't be doing it. But these, I mean, you can. No one's ever going to even say anything because barely any vapor, if not any, comes out. So what's there to moan about? You're breathing in and out. Like there's nothing to complain about. So for that reason, I think these are really good. But the actual flavour from them you get is non-existent. In fact, it's nasty. The actual vaping experience, the actual mouth to lung experience is good. The restriction of the airflow is really, really good. It has got that nice tight cigarette-like draw, and the mouthpiece, they're quite comfortable to vape on as well. Super discreet, but just performance-wise, flavour-wise, they're just way off what they should be. I don't know what else to say. I don't like doing negative reviews. They're horrible, aren't they? But it's got to be said, my experience on these has been bloody awful. So I hope that was helpful, folks. If it was, hit the like button or subscribe if you fancy it. Of course, you see my latest review there. A random one there. And a big thanks anyway to UK Aspire vendor for sending these over for review. I'm Flacco Vapor. Punch the microphone again. I keep doing that. Damn it.